Alright, lovers and haters of Rod Siller, this is Rod Siller again. And of course, disclaimer, I'm only a opinionated rant channel, okay? I am not a news channel, I'm not an investment channel. I'm only a guy ranting about life, okay? Ranting about how unfair the world is, how Earth's a prison planet, yeah. And Max Arizeno, right? If that's how you say his name. Max, you didn't have to die. You didn't have to self-delete yourself to tell me that the world, you know, a giant conspiracy of a one world government, okay? You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. I already knew. In fact, look at YouTube. Look how they're treating you. They delete my comments on my own videos. Okay? You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to self-delete yourself, to tell me that there's a giant fascist, communist, authoritarian government forming, one world government forming. You didn't have to do that. I already knew. I already knew. Why do you think I keep bashing religion? Why do you think I keep bashing that stuff? Okay? I already knew how they were purposely destroying the economy, destroying your jobs, destroying your chance of ever living a normal life. Okay, I already knew that. You didn't have to self-delete yourself, set himself ablaze, self-deleting. You didn't have to do that, man. I already knew. The problem is, I'm powerless to do anything about it. The only thing I could do is come on YouTube, rant about it, and hope that somebody will stumble upon my stuff. I already know I'm shadow man. Okay, I already know that. But you didn't have to do that, man. You did not have to self-delete, self-exterminate, self-blaze yourself. And like I said, you chose the worst. You're just like Baraka, just like the rest of them. And like I say, once again, it's almost like, oh, it doesn't matter about your skin color. Everybody's doomed, right? Because I am living on this narrative that if you were a certain skin tone, you have more rights in this world, right? Your certain genetic structure, you have more rights, right? But this guy threw his life away. Max, okay, I already forgot his last name. But still, I'm just ranting. How this guy, Max, New York, because Trump's BS trial was starting up and stuff, and Max, he had pamphlets, and then he doused himself ablaze, self-deleting himself in the worst way ever. Okay, that is the worst way to go. Why do you think religious people threaten you with lake of fire, aka hell and stuff, right? Why do you think they do that, huh? Because that's one of the worst painful ways to die. Okay? But still, you did not have to self-delete yourself, man. I already knew. I knew this world was evil. I knew it was a prison planet. Authoritarian governments, and they're trying to consolidate everything to one government, And then they don't sit here and say that here's the worst part of it. This world wants to sit here and say they still own you even after you die. Right? They still own you after you die. You're not allowed to leave. Right? Even after you pass away, they still own you. Okay? Like I said, I already knew. And I was going to get into more videos attacking the New Age community. How they keep saying that you chose to be here. That's one of my main arch enemies. It's not just the religious Abrahamic faith. No, it's the New Age too. They're the same ones who want to constantly sit here and say that you chose to be here. You chose your parents before you were born. All that BS. I actually want to into them. And then they're the same ones. They're also a criminal organization. Constantly lie. Oh, crystals this, crystals that. Oh, gosh. But you see that the main thing, the elites got us divided. And then these religious people, I know some of y'all, only Jesus can save you. No, Jesus is part of the New World Order. He's part of the problem. Okay, that's why I constantly attack him. I constantly say, you know, I don't believe this guy was real. He has 2 different birthdays, multiple. Oh gosh, the Gospels can't even agree with each other, right? But Max didn't. You didn't have to do that, man. You did not have to do that. I already knew. I knew this world, evil, prison planet. You know, I already knew. Unfair. You know, certain classes of people. You know, they get to do all this crap. Nothing happens to them. But you, as a regular person, you do anything. You know, you go hunting. You know, I was complaining about can collecting, how that's a crime, right? I was complaining about, you grow your own food, and they call that a crime too. But these elites, they get to have all that stuff. They get to have all that stuff because they're in a different class. They're in a different whatever. Okay? Those rules don't apply to them. I already knew, Matt. You did not have to do that, man. And I'm going to make more videos about this guy as more details come out on him. Okay? But you did not have to do that, man. Okay? You did not have to do that. You did not have to self-delete yourself like that. To tell me that the world's evil, unfair, there's a giant one world government coming. You didn't have to tell me that, man. I already knew. I'm powerless to stop it. Like I said, I'm constantly getting throttled down, constantly attracting low-level trolls, okay? Low-level, foolish trolls who want to put their stupid religion above all this stuff. So, if you just come to my religion, your pain will go away. No. Especially Islam. And like I said, savages. And that's why I'm like, no, I can't stand none of you religious idiots. I can't stand you. And like I said, you don't keep your word. Your gods don't keep their word. They don't keep their word. Okay? They're just like Frieza. Yeah, I'm going to compare your god to Frieza. How no matter what you do to serve those gods, you still die. You still perish. Yeah. Just like Bardock, Father Goku. Remember Tora was getting... Yeah, the Doria beat down Tora. And then he grabbed Tora. And he says, oh, Frieza's impressed with your service record. And then Tora was like, what? What are you talking about? We served Frieza. Yeah. And then the Doria said, Frieza wants you dead. He said, why? We did everything in his name. Why? Well, it's not what you have done, it's what you could have done. Right? Then no one is safe. Not even you, Dodoria. And then said, well, and then that's when Dodoria killed Tora. But still, that's exactly what you're dealing with. You're serving a being. You're just serving not just, yeah, it is a being who's pretending to be all powerful. And then under that being is this world organization. Okay? And their job is to keep us divided and poor. Making sure, you can't ever get to riches, right? They never want another Michael Jackson to rise up. They never want that. They want to make sure, you stay poor. And then, like I said, they want to rule over you. Okay? And just like how I said, they want to sit there and then claim your ghostly essence. And I reject materialism, because I don't believe it's the only life you get to have forever. Okay? So that's gone too. But all right, I better quit rambling and get on with my work. But yeah, as more information about this Max Azzarello, oh gosh, I already forgot how to say his name. As more information comes out, we're gonna talk about him. But like I said, I already knew. You didn't have to do that, man. All right, don't go into the light. Wrestler, sign out. Thank all, anybody who listens and thumbs up this video, thumbs up my rants and stuff. Thank you for watching. Wrestler, sign out.